Hello and welcome to this video about how to import data into Dynamics NAV from an Excel file using Rapid Start services. So in this video I'm going to show you how to import a long list of customers. So if we go to this, the customer list in this company, we'll see that we only have one customer. So we want to import a long list of all the customers, and we have been able to export those from our previous accounting system. So in the search bar up here you write Rapid Start, like that, and you click Configuration Packages. And this one is blank for me right now, so I click New. And let's call this one, because we want to import customers, so this one is going to be called Customers. Customers, there we go. And the customer table is called 18, so you select that one. And if you just click arrow down or up and up, you'll see the number of fields available. So there are 75 fields totally in the customer table. So if you click that, you'll see that right now all the fields are going to be imported when we get to that point. But we are not concerned about most of them, we only want a few actually. So click Edit List up here in order to be able to change this, otherwise it won't let you change it. So Edit List. And then we just want to start out by clearing all of them. So now you can see that all of them have lost their check mark. But we do want the number, we do want the name, we also want the address, and let's go with a phone number and a posting group. So you click OK. And if you just click, well, there's, oh yeah, here, if you click Refresh, you'll see now that number of fields included are exactly those 5 that we chose. So I recommend that you always have at least one customer sitting in your table before, because then you can export that customer and you can see how the format is needs to be in Excel. So you click Export to Excel. Obviously this requires that Excel is installed on Windows, and just for the record, if you are setting up NAV in a VirtualBox or parallel desktop, which I am doing right now, you need to install Excel directly on Windows. But you click, I'll just cancel that. So you click Export to Excel, and you click Yes. And you give it a name. Actually, I already had a file sitting here, so I'm just going to overwrite that. Customers. Replace, yes please. And then you have your file here, and you can see it has exported the customer that we already had, and you can now see the format. So I'm just going to close this one down and then open it again, so you can see how it would work all the way through. So this is the file, just created it now. So I'll open it, and let's say we want a second customer, and we'll call this new customer. And I'll just copy this posting group here. If the posting group, if for example I wrote something random here, then this import would not work, because this posting group doesn't exist in the system. It's only the domestic, so you have to be sure you put in the right values here. Another thing, you can see that all these fields are formatted as text. This one as text, this one as text as well. So you can just click highlight this line and format that as text as well. Another little comment is that you can see this little blue thing down here, which really indicates the selection of our spreadsheet, which is considered containing data. So actually right now we have a blank line, and it doesn't really like that too much when we import it. You can fix it actually after the import, but just to be on the safe side, let's not have it like that. And also, if you experience that it only imports one line, although you have many, it's probably because your data definition here is not spot on. So this should work. So let's try to close this down and save it. And we'll go back to our configuration package here. And then we say import from Excel. And we double click the customers, and it has imported. It also says here a number of package records, which you can click, and you will see that one of them now is a new customer. So we can click validate package here, which means that it will run through the data and make sure that it is usable. So click OK, and it was validated. If we had, let's just go in to this again, and you can see over here, if the customer posting group had been something random, you know, if we had imported this, you would have gotten this error message when validating. So we'll just remove this. So this is fine. And essentially now you just click apply package. Before we do that, let's just go to the customers, and you'll see that there's still we still only have one customer, and that is because the data we imported is sitting in this temporary table. But when we click apply package, okay, and if we go back here, we'll see that we now have a new customer. And this is essentially how you use the configuration worksheet or configuration package. Alright, so I thought I would also just show you how to get lines into the general journal. So if we go to the general journal here, first let's put in a simple line so that we have something to export so we can see the format. So I'm just going to put in a line with bank account, and amount will be 100, and balancing account will be, let's just say inventory. This might not make financial sense, but yeah, it serves to illustrate the case. So now we have a line sitting here in our general journal. So next we need to go and create a configuration package. We are already here, otherwise you would of course write configuration packages and click here, and you select a new one, and let's call this gen jur for general journal, and gen jur, and then exclude config tables. Next you need to select the general journal line table, and I happen to know that this is number A1, so you select this one, click OK, and if you just refresh, you will be able to see all the fields that can potentially be imported. But we do not want all of them. You could just export and import all of them, but yeah, in this case I'm going to show you how to select lists. So you click this field, and then you click edit list to be able to actually edit it, and you can clear all the fields because we don't want all of them. It will keep these 3 fields because those are mandatory. So now you can click the ones that you do want: account type, we want account number, posting date. Let's just have document type, document number, balancing account, currency code, amount, and that should do it. So you click OK, and first you export to Excel, and we call it Gen Journal. Save, and you see back here you have now a nice format. So you copy, or you can copy this. This really depends on how you get the data into Excel, and then paste, Just gonna Control V this, and let's go with another one. So we have 3 lines now. The most important thing you need to change is the line number here, because otherwise Nav gets really confused if it has the same line number multiple times. So that's the minimum. And actually we could import it now, but we'll just have 3 lines being identical. So let's just change the amount over here so that we get a little bit of variation in our data. And you can also see that this data selection doesn't include the 2 bottom lines, so we'll just have to expand that. And that should actually do the trick, so we can close it and click Save. And then we go back to our configuration package and we say Import from Excel, and we choose the file we just modified. And number of package records are 3. So we can see they're sitting in here. And let's validate the data to see that it's acceptable to Nav. Okay, this is fine. And then we can apply. Yeah, let's just do it as we did with the customer, so that you can see again that if the apply package, there we go. And we go back to our journal line, and you can see that they are now imported here.